Namaste. In this class, we are going to see very important points and it is very useful for the TNPSC Group I. So let us see. See, recently discovered the species in South India. The scientists have discovered a new and unusual species of frog in the Western Ghats in India in August 2017. See, what you are seeing here in this picture is the frog. Okay, new variety. It is found 2017 in South India. Okay, and it has a shiny purple skin, a light blue ring around its eyes. Okay, and a pointy piggy nose. Okay, the nose is like a pig, right? And it is named as bhupathi's purple frog. Common name is bhupathi's purple frog, and its zoological name is Nasikabatrachus. Okay, Nasikabatrachus bhupathi. Okay, why this Bhupathi is added in the sense to honor Dr. Subramaniam Bhupathi. He is a herpetologist who lost his life in the Western Ghats in 2014. Okay, so keep this in mind. This is very important point in TNPSC. And next one is Aringer Anna Zoological Park, also known as the Vandalur Zoo, in the southwestern part of Chennai. It is in Tamil Nadu, spreads over an area of 1500. Okay, 1500 acres, is one of the largest zoological park in India. Largest zoological park. This you have to keep in mind. This is very important question in TNPSC. The zoo houses. Okay, the zoo is houses. How many species are there of flora and fauna? Okay, this number is very important. It is 2553 species, both flora and fauna, in the sense plants and animals. Okay, plants and animals. Next one, see, this is also very important point. What is that in the sense? A reflective layer of tissue called tapetum lucidum. Tapetum lucidum. Okay, so reflective layer it is. See, you can see this in this reflective layer. This is the eye. Okay, so the reflective layers. So in which animal it present in the sense? The animals, the nocturnal animals. Okay, see, for example, tiger as well as the cat, you can find their eyes glow during the night time. Okay, so that is because of the layer which is present in the eye. That layer is called as a reflective layer. It is called as tapetum lucidum. Tapetum lucidum. See, let us see in this important connective tissue disorders. Okay, it is heritable type. Okay, from generation to generation it passes. Among that, first syndrome is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay, what it does in the sense, the synthesis of collagen will be affected. Synthesis of collagen will be affected. Collagen is very important. What is collagen in the sense? See, for example, this is your muscle. This muscle is connected with the bone by means of collagen. Okay, sometimes it is called as tendon in the larger bones. The collagen is a connective tissue. Okay, collagen is a connective tissue. This synthesis of this tissue will be affected in the sense the connection between the muscle and the bone are affected. Okay, so you have to take the food very carefully. What are the foods which is required to keep in our collagen in a proper way, that you have to find it. You can go for you can search in Google and you can find what are the foods which is required for. If you are affected slightly from the beginning itself, you can cure it. Okay, so prevention is better than cure. So take care of your body. Your body is very important. Okay, if body is affected, we will lose our life, right? So take care about your body. Next one is sticker syndrome. Sticker syndrome. What is sticker syndrome in the sense? This is also the same, affects collagen. As a result, facial abnormalities. This is the whole body, that is the joints, heart walls, organ walls and arterial walls, whereas this stickler syndrome is, it affects the facial abnormalities. Okay, so whatever it may be, you have to take your food in a proper way. Okay, so take proper way and do exercise. That is very important. Do proper exercise every day. Be active. Okay, exercise is very important. Next one, see, rhabdomyosarcoma. Sarcoma, in the sense, it is cancer. Okay, you have to from the name itself you have to identify what it is. That okay, syndrome, in the sense it is a syndrome, but sarcoma, in the sense, a syndrome is deficiency of some food material or some other changes in the gene. Okay, but sarcoma is a cancer, life threatening soft tissue tumor of head, neck and urinogenital tract. Okay, urinogenital tract, soft tissues, soft tissues, wherever the soft tissues are there, that soft tissues will be affected. Okay, affected. That is called as rhabdomyosarcoma. Okay, next one, autoimmune connective tissue. Autoimmune connective tissue disorder. In that, first one is rheumatoid arthritis. The immune cells attack and inflame the membranes around the joints. Okay, what is arthritis? Inflame the membrane around the joints. It can also affect the heart, lungs as well as the eyes. Okay, so you have to be very careful. This is what called, okay, you can see this is a severe condition of okay, latest stage in rheumatoid arthritis. So all the joints will be like this, severe pain you feel. So be careful about this one. So take care about your immune system. Okay, whatever it is required for the immune system, you have to take care. All the herbs. Okay, if you take continuous herbs like tulasi and other karpuravalli, like that, some holy basils, some leaves are there, so continuously you take all those things. Okay, bringraj, all those things will help a lot to save your life. Okay, and save your body. Okay, so bringraj and all, it is very good for eyes. Okay, it keeps your eyesight. Okay, as well as the lungs. Okay, bringraj, you might have heard this name, bringraj. Okay, if you take a daily 4 or 5 leaves morning, it keeps your eyes very fresh, very healthy, and also it keeps your lungs very healthy. Okay, next one, see, it is Sjogren's syndrome, progressive inability to secrete saliva and tears. Okay, so saliva secretion and tear secretions will be less if you are affected by the Sjogren's syndrome. Okay, so this one is face, your eyes become red. Okay, and the patches you can find here. Okay, patches, and your cracked tongue. Okay, all those are symptoms of this syndrome. Next one, see, palmaris muscle. Where is this muscle present? Let us see. See, it's a long narrow muscle run from the elbow to the wrist. Okay, elbow to the wrist, and is important for hanging and climbing in primates. Okay, primates in the sense monkeys and all, they climb on the tree, right? So this helps a lot to climb. Okay, but it is missing in 11% of the humans today. So humans today, it is 11% is missing. Okay, in humans. Actually, this is what the long muscle which is present from the elbow to the wrist. This is called as palmaris longus. Okay, let us see what is biopsy. Biopsy is an examination of tissue or liquid removed from the living body to discover the presence, cause or extent of a disease. Okay, so it's an examination of the tissue or liquid which is removed from the living body. Next one, autopsy. Okay, what is autopsy? Autopsy is a post-mortem dissection of a dead body, examination to discover the cause of death or extent of disease. Okay, the field of forensic science extensively uses this histological technique to trace out crimes. Okay, that is autopsy. Autopsy is in dead body. Biopsy is the examination of tissue or liquid removed from the living body. Okay. Next one, see, disease of nervous system. See, in our body, nervous system is very, very important. The nervous system loss in the sense the whole health loss, okay, because this is the communication, main communication part of our body is taken up by the nervous system. So let us take care of the nervous system by taking a proper vitamins and adequate protein, okay, and adequate lipid, carbohydrate, protein, lipid. These three foods are very important along with the vitamins and minerals, okay. So take care about the nervous system. This system is very, very important, okay. So first disease is called as Parkinson disease, okay. Parkinson disease. What is Parkinson disease? In the sense, degenerative disorder of the nervous system that affects movement, okay. So to keep in proper health, what vitamins are very, very important? In the sense, three vitamins, that is B complex vitamins are very, very important. So take care in your food, okay. Take care in your food whether you are taking an adequate amount, not more, okay, adequate amount of B vitamins, okay. B vitamins that are very, very important, that nourish the nervous system, okay. Nervous system is nourished by those vitamins, okay. And too much of toxic substances also produced by this nervous system will be removed by the vitamin B only, okay. So take care. And see, in chemistry class I have given about the complete detailed explanation about the B complex, how it is taking care about the nervous system. So you can go and see that, okay. Chemistry, first part chemistry of our Royal Academy, okay. Now see, this is Parkinson disease symptom. See, stooped posture, back rigidity, okay. You can't bend, and flexed elbow and wrist, okay. It just flexible, very flexible, it's not stiff, okay, or strong. And tremors in the legs, okay. Tremors in the legs, and stuffing short stepped gait. The persons can't walk fast, okay. Slightly flexed hip and knee, okay. Knees won't be in a proper condition, and hands tremor, okay. And reduced arm swing, they are unable to move their arms, okay. And a forward tilt of trunk, masked face, okay. The face won't be in a proper structure, right. So all these are the symptoms of the Parkinson's disease. So take care about your food material and your health. The most important thing is your health, okay. Your health, and take proper intake of food, as well as see that whether you are taking the adequate amount of vitamins and minerals, okay. And B vitamins are present in the Fabaceae family, that is peas, beans and all. So every day take a little amount of peas and beans, okay. Beans, varieties of vegetables, right. Now Alzheimer's disease. What is Alzheimer's disease? And it is a chronic neurodegenerative disease, okay. Chronic neurodegenerative disease, which includes the symptoms of difficulty in remembering recent events, problems with language, and disorientation and mood swings, okay. So Alzheimer's disease is mainly, you can see, it is a brain disorder, slowly destroys the memory, thinking skill, eventually the ability to carry out the simplest task. See, when the age comes, the people, they won't do exercise, as well as they won't take a proper intake of food material, okay. What it does, in the sense, you can see in this picture, this is the healthy person's brain, okay. Healthy person's brain, this is the neuron which is present inside the brain, okay. And these are the lobes which is present on the brain. You can find this is the Alzheimer's brain. It is completely, it is, see, all the nerve cells are affected, all the nerve cells are affected. See, when the age grows, you will be very healthy if you take care about your nervous system, okay. So if you're not taking about your nervous system, if you're not taking proper vitamins and minerals and food, in the sense, your brain requires most, that is, more amount of food is required by the brain, okay. Very, very nutritious food goes to the brain, then only the brain is very, very healthy. And it keeps its all the memory, everything, memory power, everything will be great, when, in the sense, if you take a proper food, and oxygen should goes to the goes to the brain, then only it will be very healthy. So take care about your brain, and till the last day of the death you will be very, very healthy if you take care about your nervous system as well as immune system. Okay, so if you take care of these two systems, all the other systems will be perfectly all right. Okay, next one, see, bicarbonates in the saliva. Bicarbonates in the saliva make the pH 5.4 to 7.4. If the bicarbonates level in saliva is reduced, the saliva becomes acidic and the tooth enamel may get dissolved. Okay, so you have to be very careful. If you want to keep your teeth very healthy, in the sense, what you have to do, you have to take care about the bicarbonates in the saliva. Okay, the pH is 5.4 to 7.4. Okay, if the bicarbonate level in the saliva reduced, in the sense the saliva becomes acidic, then all the tooth enamel may get dissolved. Your teeth go what? You lost your teeth. Okay, so take care about this one, pH of saliva. Okay, next one, see, N.I. Lunan discovered vitamins, but the name vitamin was given by Dr. Funk, 1912. Dr. Funk, 1912. Okay, who discovered actually? Who discovered, in the sense, N.I. Lunan. N.I. Lunan, but the name was given, vitamin, that name was given by Dr. Funk, 1912. The first vitamin isolated was B1 by Dr. Funk. Okay, the vitamin produced by fermentation process using Acetobacter. Okay, it is a bacteria. That vitamin is vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C. Okay, next one, see, whether cockroaches live or survive without a head. Whether it is possible? Yes, it is possible. Okay, if we cut the head of cockroach, the cockroach can live about a week. Okay, it lives about a week without its heads. Why? In the sense, their breathing system is outside the body. Okay, they breathe through little holes on each side of their body. So it is not breathing through the lungs. So head is not necessary for the breathing. But the cockroach, after a week, it dies because of the due to starvation. Okay, is unable to eat. No. So if the head is not there, they are unable to eat. So the cockroach dies after a week. Okay, after a week. So 1 week it can survive. It can survive. Why? Because of the presence of the little holes. Okay, what is that? Respiratory organ. It is called as spiracles. Okay. Next one, see, the Nobel Prize for the year 2005 was awarded to Robin Warren and Barry Marshall for the discovery of Helicobacter pylori, which causes peptic ulcer. Okay, this is that bacteria, Helicobacter pylori, which causes the peptic ulcer, that is stomach ulcer. Okay, stomach ulcer. Peptic means stomach ulcer. Okay, which one? So who got the Nobel Prize? It is Robert Warren and Barry Marshall. They got the Nobel Prize in the year 2005. Okay, for the discovery of this bacteria which cause the peptic ulcer. Okay. Next one, see, alimentary canal faces a conflict between the need of nutrient absorption and to keep our intestinal tract free from pathogenic bacteria and virus. Okay, so intestinal, okay, digestive juices are very, very important to kill the bacteria as well as the virus. Okay, when we eat the food, the bacteria and virus also enter along with the food material, so that will be killed by the digestive juice. Okay, what is that digestive juice? In the sense, hydrochloric acid, which secretes inside the stomach, will kill all the bacteria as well as viruses and other digestive juice also take part in that. So per day, how many liters of digestive juice are secreted? In the sense, it is 7 liters. This is very important. Keep note of it. 7 liters of digestive juice are secreted in alimentary canal, and once again it is reabsorbed by the alimentary canal. Okay, otherwise what will happen? In the sense, the body gets rapidly dehydrated and may lead to reduction in the blood pressure. Okay, So how many liters of digestive juice is secreted in our alimentary canal? In the sense, it is 7 liters. How many liters? 7 liters. And what is that in the sense? HCl, hydrochloric acid, is secreted inside the alimentary canal, which kills the pathogenic bacteria as well as the virus. Okay. And what is this? Helicobacter pylori, which is the main cause of this peptic ulcer. Okay, it is founded by whom? Robert Warren and Barry Marshall, and they got the Nobel Prize in the year 2005. Next one, see, surfactants. What do you mean by surfactants? Surfactants are thin non-cellular films made of protein and phospholipids covering the alveolar membrane. What's alveolar membrane? You all know, I think. It is inside the lungs. Lungs are made up of so many small air sacs. Okay, small air sacs. Okay, these air sacs only fill the oxygen, as well as it takes the carbon dioxide from the cell and gives to the lungs. Okay, so these are called as alveoli, small air sacs. Okay, so covering alveolar membrane, what is that? This thin film of protein and phospholipids covering the alveolar membrane. Okay, this is alveolar membrane. This is made up of protein and phospholipids. Protein and phospholipids. Okay. Now, the surfactant lowers the surface tension in the alveoli and prevent the lungs from collapsing. Okay, this is very, very important. So this is reducing the or lowers the surface tension and prevents the lungs from collapsing. If it is not there, the lungs collapse. Okay, so who is preventing that? Surfactants. Okay, it also prevent the pulmonary edema. Okay, and premature babies have low levels of surfactants in the alveoli may develop the newborn respiratory distress syndrome. What is that syndrome called? Respiratory distress syndrome. Okay, NR. That is this NR starts from newborn respiratory distress syndrome. Okay, because of the synthesis of surfactants begins only after 15th week of gestation. Okay, when it starts, the synthesis of surfactants starts when, in the sense, 25th week of gestation. Okay, you can see the lungs, it is filled with the mucus actually. So surfactants are very, very important, very important to keep the lungs in a safe condition. Okay, next to see. First heart transplantation was performed in the year 1959. Human heart transplant was performed by Professor Christian Barnard in South Africa in the year 1967. Okay, he is the Professor Christian Barnard in South Africa in the year 1967, December 3rd at Square Hospital, Cape Town. Okay, Scoor Hospital, Kruti Scoor Hospital, Cape Town. Okay, who done the heart transplantation? Professor Christian Barnard in South Africa in the year 1959. Next one, see, Dr. Ananjipali Venugopal was the first to perform heart transplant AIIMS India on August 3rd, 1994. Okay, he is an African, South African. Okay, in the year 1959. He is an Indian, August 1994. In India, first heart transplant by Dr. Ananjipalli Venugopal. Okay. Next one, see, the average bladder holds between 300 ml to 600 ml of the urine. If the urine system is healthy, urine may stay in the bladder for about 5 hours. Okay, this one keep in mind, this is very important. How many hours the urine will be inside the bladder? In the sense, it is 5 hours if the person is healthy. Okay, and how many mLs it hold? In the sense, it is nearly 300 ml to 600 ml. This is according to the intake of water. Okay, intake of water and other liquid food material, right? So it keeps in the urine for about 5 hours. Okay, so this is in a healthy human. Now see, nerve sends signal to the brain when the bladder is full. where it is needs to emptied. Okay, who send the message? In the sense, it is nerves from the urinary bladder. If it is full, it send the message to the brain. From the brain, it comes to the urinary bladder to release it. Okay, now the muscle in the bladder was called tricep. Okay, tricep muscle, tricep. Okay, tricep muscle. This is the muscle which is present in the urinary bladder, and it is very strong muscle. Okay, very strong muscle, and the elasticity is more. Okay, it's bag like structure, the urinary bladder, and it holds so many 300 milliliter to 600 milliliter it holds. So this is very elastic in nature. Okay, and very strong. Detrusor. Okay, detrusor muscle, where it present in the urinary bladder. Okay, and this maybe sometimes weaken because of the stress or something else. Okay, so how to keep that healthy? In the sense, pelvic floor exercise helps to strengthen these muscles. So pelvic floor exercise is very important. You can search in the Google how to do that exercise, and do it regularly and daily to keep your urinary bladder healthy. Okay, so that if you keep your urinary bladder healthy, in the sense that prevents from leakage of urine. Okay, next one, see, it is the 17th one. The world's first successful human kidney transplantation was performed from one twins to another by Joseph E. Murray and his colleagues at Peter Penn Brigham Hospital, Boston in 1954. Okay, 1954 this was done, from one twin to another. Okay, which one? Kidney transplantation. The first ever human kidney transplant performed in India. When it happened in India, it is 1965, using, okay, which hospital? King Edward Memorial Hospital at Mumbai in May 1965, using a cadaver donor in a non-renal failure patient. Okay, failure patient who had a hypernephroma. Nephroma in the sense, hypernephroma in the sense, it's a kidney cancer. Okay, and the first successful live donor kidney transplant in India was done at Christian Medical College Hospital, Vellore, in January. Okay, in January. The first successful. Okay, first successful. This is not successful. Okay, this is successful one. Vellore in January 1971 by Dr. Johnny and Dr. Mohan Rao. Okay, so that's all about the important points. So thanks for subscribing and sharing this to your friends, those who are in need of various competitive exam. Share this and subscribe this channel, and if you subscribe and if you put the button, you will get all the videos. It is coming through the Royal Academy. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's all about the important points. So thanks for subscribing and sharing this to your friends, those who are in need of various competitive exam. Share this and subscribe this channel, and if you subscribe and if you put the button, you will get all the videos. It is coming through the Royal Academy. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's all about the important points. So thanks for subscribing and sharing this to your friends, those who are in need of various competitive exam. Share this and subscribe this channel, and if you subscribe and if you put the button, you will get all the videos. It is coming through the Royal Academy. Thank you. Thank you so much.